So I am Alicia Merlady, and I just love life, and I love music. I'm a drum carrier and a song carrier, and I'd like to share some of those things with you today. I think the first song I'd like to share is that we are all connected in the web of life. I am not alone, I am connected, connected to the web of life. I am not alone, I am connected, connected to the web of life. The web of life, the web of life. Everything's connected to the web of life. The web of life, the web of life. Everything's connected to the web of life. We are not alone, we are connected, connected to the web of life. We are not alone, we are connected, connected to the web of life. The web of life, the web of life. Everything's connected to the web of life. The web of life, the web of life. Everything's connected to the web of life. Everything's connected to the web of life. Everything's connected to the web of life. So I think that's one of the reasons I love the long dance, the women's long dance, because it reminds us that we're connected to everything. And one of the reasons that I love it so much is that it happens on the autumnal equinox. So it's part of the sun cycle of the earth. That just happens. You know, we have the summer solstice and the fall equinox, the winter solstice and the spring equinox. It's the cycle of life. It goes around, and connected with that are the moons, or the moon cycle. So I like to celebrate the new moons with the women. And that was a time in many, many cultures where the women would gather and they would moon or bleed on the new moon. And in many cultures, the women would gather to have time off and to be with each other and to go within and rest and dream and be with the oneness of all nature and the oneness with all the sisters. So the long dance to me is just a celebration of that. And that was one of the reasons that really attracted me to coming. And the first time I ever went, and I saw the village that had 5 teepees up for the grandmother's lodge, the mother's lodge, the mooning lodge, the drum lodge, the sweat lodge, the feeding lodge, the healing lodge. I went, oh my goddess, this is incredible that these women have put together a safe place for all of us to nurture ourselves. I loved that. That's one of the reasons I loved it. And the fire, with the element of the fire being the source of passion and life itself within our own hearts, to come and to be a part of this celebration. I just feel so honored that who had asked me to come to share some of the songs that I carry to bring to this village of women. And so this is my third. I've been here 3 times now, and I hope to be here many more to share these songs. One of the songs that is kind of like a very popular one that came through me is called Courage to Be Yourself. Because what I see that happens in long dance is that all of us, and especially the new women, find who they are, find who you are in the web of life. What is your particular gift that's unique to you, that the world just wouldn't be the same without you? We need you. We need every single person to be in that uniqueness. So this is that song that honors that. And I think that's one of the reasons that this is kind of the hit parade favorite of the long dance. Let's see if I can remember it now. Let's see. I want to thank you for having the courage to be yourself. I want to thank you for having the courage to be yourself. 'Cause when you are yourself, you give me the courage to be myself. 'Cause when you are yourself, you give me the courage to be myself. Oh yeah, I want to thank you for having the courage to be yourself. I want to thank you for having the courage to be yourself. 'Cause when you are yourself, you give me the courage to be myself. Oh yeah, when you are yourself, you give me the courage to be myself. I want to thank you for having the courage to be yourself. I want to thank you for having the courage to be yourself. Oh yeah, 'cause when you are yourself, you give me the courage to be myself. You go, sister, you go. 'Cause when you are yourself, you give me that courage to be myself. When you are yourself, you give me the courage to be myself. Yes, it's true. Another reason I go to long dance is Hua is so into, I don't have the words here, she's so connected to the water. And I am all connected to the water. With a name like Merlady, what would you expect? I'm very connected to the water, to the ocean, to the rivers, to the underground, to the aquifers, to the water that lives inside of us. I realized, and many of you may know this already, but it's always an amazing fact to me that the water on the earth is about 70% oceans, and inside of our bodies is about 70% water. I went, oh, interesting, macrocosm, microcosm, you know. And Hua really blesses the elements of water as well as fire. And to each of us, she gives a little vial of water to remember to say thank you, bless you, love you, forgive me to the waters. And if I remember to say that to myself every day, when I wash my hands, when I take a drink of water, when I brush my teeth, when I take a bath, if I can remember to say, thank you, water, love you, water, bless you, water, forgive me, water, that intelligence, that knowing goes into all the water in my own body, as well as blessing the waters that are around me. I recently came from a luncheon with a Tequilma elder who's 94. Her name is Agnes Pilgrim. She is the oldest living member of the Tequilma tribe, which is in southern Oregon. And she also is very connected to the water. And she has turned me on to always blessing the water, like when you go over a bridge. When you're driving on the freeway and you see a lake off to the side, you just put your hand up and you go, bless you, water, love you, water, thank you, water. And if we all keep doing that collective prayer, those waters are going to heal. I know a lot of you know about Dr. Emoto in Hado.com, of his work with the water crystals. When he froze the water, he found that each body of water in the world has a specific crystal that's unique to them, just like we have our own specific signatures or our own specific heart flavor. And he found that if we thank the water and we bless the water, we can heal the waters, not only outside of us, but inside of us, because that's where it all starts. It starts right here, to love ourselves. So I'd like to do this one song that reminds us that it's all about love. And recently, I went to see the gray whales in the southern, on the mid coast of Oregon. There's a gray pod. There's a pod of gray whales there that have decided they don't have to go to Baja or Alaska anymore. They could just stay there in in central Oregon and eat these things. And so they are there. And when I go there, I sit on the shore and I just tune into them, because I really believe the whale nation carries the whole record of our lineage here on Earth, of everything that's on Earth. I believe that the whales carry that. And so I can sit and tune with the whales. And the gray whales were almost hunted to extinction not more than almost 50 years ago, 50 or 60 years ago. Well, it might be longer because I'm getting older now, but you know. It hasn't been that long that the whales that we are communing with now actually had their aunts and uncles and mothers and fathers killed off. And they don't hold a grudge. And if anything, their message to me when I sat with them was, remember to love everything, remember to forgive. So this song came through when I was seeing them in Mexico, in the Baja. So there's a part of it in Spanish. I hope I'm pronouncing it well enough for those of you who speak that language I'm learning. Okay, I have to remember this one too now. It's all about love. It's all about love. It's all about love and deep inside. It's all about love. It's all about love. It's all about love. It's all about love and deep inside. It's all about love, 'cause it's all about joy. It's all about joy. It's all about peacefulness inside. It's all about peace. Todo es por amor. Todo es por amor. Todo es por amor interior profundo. Todo es por amor. Todo es por amor. Todo es por amor. Todo es por amor interior profundo. Todo es por amor. 'Cause the gray whales say it's all about love. It's all about love. It's all about love and deep inside. It's all about love. It's all about love. It's all about love. It's all about loving deep inside. It's all about love. Yeah, it's true. Well, if you can see this right here, this says Clown Plainclothes Division. Because I have found, I was a clown for 30 years, Bubbles the Clown. I love blowing bubbles. In fact, I love, whenever you blow bubbles, I encourage you, I'm sure all of you grandmas out there and mothers have bubbles that you have with your children. And as you're getting them to blow bubbles, you can actually put your breath of life into those bubbles. Think the thoughts of joy and happiness and love. And as those bubbles go out, when they, in the rainbow colors, and when they burst, all of that can go out into the world. So Bubbles the Clown is one of my things. In fact, I have a lot of kids that know me as Bubbles, and then they brought their kids to me. So we all have been doing that. But I find that clowning, what's the thing that's so wonderful is you can approach anyone And I find that if you can get someone to laugh at themselves or at anything, it like opens the heart. It like disarms all the things that you have in the way, and the heart can open and you can enjoy life. So that's why, so one of the things I do now in my retirement as a clown is I offer people these sparkly heart stickers. So what color would you like today? You could have red or aqua or blue, and I think we're going to go for red because that's the fire of passion of life. And I'll take this red one and I'll put it right here on my nose for the clown. And yeah, so clowning is a wonderful way to, like, as I said, to open the heart chakra. I'm trying to see if there's one more song that wants to be left with here. Well, this one just keeps wanting to come up, and it's just that when you find yourself not feeling that passion of life, if you can be still and go to someplace in nature and just watch things, watch the wind in the trees, watch the mystery of the ocean waves coming into the shore and then rolling back. Feel the beating of your own heart. Be still and feel. And if you need to cry, that's fine. Go ahead and cry. If you need to be angry, be angry. If you're disappointed, whatever it is, allow it to wash through you so that you can be still and really feel the beauty of life. So I'd like to leave you with this song, which is, be still and know that you are spirit. Be still and know that you are spirit. Be still and know that you are spirit. Be still and know, be still and know.